Hello and namaste again. This is Arya from CWB Nepal. This is the second edition of the experience and learning that CWB is trying to implement and also learn together about a famous application currently right now around the world, which is TikTok. We are also learning and trying to cope, and we would like to share our community members and basic information to people who are still unaware of this TikTok. So what we do is like we have to make our teamwork smarter and not harder. So here it is. So as just taking you to the first edition of the episode, just a reminder or a recall is that TikTok is an online platform. TikTok management with time is the process of directing how much time is spent on certain activities. For example, let's think about it like if we can do a good time management, it makes happy teams. If we do the poor time management, it creates stress and headache, right? So TikTok and social media tips for growing one's organization is already been started since a decade now that the IT and social media is a platform where people can show and work according to different mediums to connect with people and reach your audience, or uh, they can also reach your not only the audience but also different business houses, and one can also be sure to gain more potential clients and promote their products. So when we are setting smart goals, like goals which are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time oriented, so when we do such, so when we set such smart goals, we have to prioritize it wisely, right? It could be based on deadline, available members to work, or its calculated impact. So when we are into this TikTok, we need to not only be 24/7 active here, but we should need to set such goals, and we should prioritize wisely in making people in sharing your any content or product or any activity or food, etc. And we can prioritize it wisely. So when we're creating a timeline for each task, and we need to stick to it, right? So talking about the social media platform of CW Nepal, working in every aspect we could. So currently just the beginning right now that CW Nepal is trying to promote. So currently in Facebook, we have around 300 and plus ongoing followers and increasing up. Instagram 70 plus and followers, YouTube 200 plus followers and rising, and TikTok has reached 5,000 plus followers. So how we progressed is we began with Facebook, and then it respectively went to different social media other channels. Gradually now people will begin their interest, and as per their likes and wants, people can connect to the organization. Basically in social media like Facebook and Instagram, people you need to it is very difficult to reach to audience directly without spending any money. But in TikTok, if your content is good and you have a good base of showing your product and it looks very wise for people to get attracted, then this is how we can increase. And also we need to know that such social media and platforms to be reached to many audiences to make it more and more active. So whenever the pages are not active or we do not post such new things or our activities, then the it is also said like for in the story of the TikTok, it is called that it will be freeze. So maybe in Facebook and Instagram also, when we do not post for a long time but the page is active, so we might also differ from people audience reaching to the posts, because we would be not posting in a regular basis, because whatever you post in a regular basis, that would really help any organizations to promote via social media. So what we are trying to learn and what we have learned a bit and what we want to share about simple tips that how to be known while using TikTok. Is that whenever a basic new people is into TikTok, they are first to explore what we are doing too. So basically, as you know, TikTok is application which promotes videos directly, right? So you, number one, you can see you can kick your video off with a bang. So you can create a video, whether it is dance, food, or anything, and promote it through the application directly. So when deciding on video length, TikTok has certain rules of the video length. So what is trending and what is selling right now is like if you keep your videos as short as possible, it is going to help a lot. So record your own audio. So if you are speaking and sharing it, sharing some story or some food recipe, it is very good to record your own audio, because in future maybe that your audio can be shared, can be copied and shared by others. So or you can also use your own traditional music, or if you have your own, you can record your own audio. Or else if you cannot understand the you can't find your own audio, or you don't like to use the own audio, you can use trending music or sounds. So trending music and sounds you can find in the TikTok applications, right? So certain music that are trending right now all around the world, like people are downloading a lot of music, and that music you can put your video and the music would be played behind, so you can reach to people accordingly who love the music and sound. Another point is also like telling a story. Like if you should if you can explain your video by telling a story in any context, in any activity that you have prepared your video, that also helps. So we are also trying to create different kinds of things like that. Number six is like we need to share tips, advice, and favorite things, so we can make people also interact. Like always have a strong call to action. Like whenever what you're promoting or what you're posting or publishing, you should always have a strong call to action. Number eight is like it includes random details for people to comment on. So any people can, if it is engaging, people can comment and learn or know or even share about the video that is very attracted to one. So sometimes when you are uploading videos, we can leave some questions unanswered, so that people can make people to also be confused or unaware or want to know more. So if you leave such things also, it is very helpful. uh, there's also saying that we can you can also be doing some slightly controversial, but it depends upon your community, and be very careful. But it helps, I think, as per the TikTok people and what they share and what we can learn. So beauty, we should always be relatable. It should always be aspirable, or it not, and not, mainly it should not be hateable. But if sometimes it can affect the organization or the video that you have shared. So when you share the video, so make it some parts need to be rewatched. Like if you put a video and it people want to couldn't catch it, they can again watch and rewatch, so that makes your video go up. So there is like there is a big platform of hashtags, like that trending hashtags right now, and TikTok really helps to uplift and promote your video according to the hashtags also. But don't use such trending all, or don't use always this highest trending hashtags, because you can also promote your own hashtags and create a base of it. It's not that you should not at all use such kinds of hashtags like for you or FYP, because these are the trending and other hashtags. You can use it sometimes, but make sure you don't want to put it in a place where there's like millions of people using the same hashtag, so your video can be disappeared. So try to be a little bit clever, and that also we see that Nepal is also trying different ways, but still we need to work more and also explore more, I think. So whenever there's a comment, because like for example, CWB Nepal is like talking about their women organization, women empowerment, and promoting. So post frequently. Yeah, if we're talking about a special product, we can link it to our website, or we can also show it to our Instagram page. But if it is a specific product, you can just promote it through TikTok, and then if you are more interested, that you can comment and you can take it then back to your other social medias. So to not only post videos, but you can also spend some time to learn about how other people are posting and how they are doing. So these are some of the tips that how we can do. Like for example, for CWB Nepal, if you post a video, uh, yeah. So as I was saying, to make a video, it depends on your plan and what content and what music. So if you learn, research and investigate more and more, maybe your video can also reach to a higher point, right? So we don't need to like sweat a lot on this small stuff. So CWB Nepal focusing on editing videos, playing with the music and background, and we're applying hashtags gradually. Like all the tips that we can promote to make it more famous, we will learn in the coming more days, and we'll continuously try more and explore. So currently, CWB Nepal, as you can see now, we are growing up to 5,383, and these are all our videos that we are sharing. But since CWB Nepal also has limited limitations of their products, so we cannot promote every day, because if we promote this, number will be increasing more, and we will be known to more and more people. Yeah, so this is the TikTok stars of Nepal. Like I just took one example is like the girl. She is, mostly appears live, and she has already have 1.1 million, right? So as you see, the more and more activeness and the more and more context and content and the music, if you click well, your account will be grow. And sometimes what happens is like if your videos are not in a regular basis, there's a rule that TikTok freezes your account, and mostly many people cannot see. So in future, if you can, if you prepare in such way, we can prepare videos in a regular way, and also in future become a live organization promoter or product sales through live channel. So just learning is like productivity is never an accident. It is always the result of a commitment to excellence, intelligent planning, and focused efforts. So we are also doing mistakes, doing hard work, relearning, learning again, and trying to work in this, creating this platform. So thank you very much, and I hope this TikTok basic edition second is more helpful to how to promote and how can you become, how to do and how can you become more and more reachable to people. So thank you very much, and namaste.